So here's one of my favorite plastics for jigging walleyes, and it's called the twitch tail minnow. I helped Berkeley design this bait a couple years ago, and some of the attributes about the bait, or why I helped him develop it, is I wanted a minnow style bait that had a tail that never stopped moving no matter how hard you tried. The original designs, we really have colors that match any bait fish out there. And I simply thread the twitch tail minnow all the way up the shaft or the hook all the way to the jig head. And I use this during the cold water periods, your spring, fall, and winter. And I don't fish it as aggressive as I would in the summer. I cast it out, let it go to the bottom, and I use a slow lift and drop, retrieve all the way back to the boat. This would also be good like in the springtime when you're vertical jigging for walleyes. No matter how hard you try and keep this still, that tail is always moving. And now I want to show you one of my favorite ways to rig the twitch tail minnow, and that's by simply nose hooking. During the summer months when the water's warm and the fish are real aggressive, what I do is I take the old twitch tail minnows that are chewed up and torn up, and I break them into pieces and I thread them on the shaft of the hook. Use it as a body filler. Then I take a brand new twitch tail minnow and I simply nose hook it just like you would live bait. And by doing this, the action of this bait is incredible. When you cast it out, let it sink to the bottom, I use a real aggressive rip. Let it rip up and flutter back down, rip up, flutter back down. And when that bait rips up and starts fluttering, you don't know which direction it's going to go. Sometimes backwards, sometimes forwards, left, right. So the action on this is really incredible in the summertime. So that's the two ways I rig the twitch tail minnow, the tail that never stops moving.